welcome to this video. This is going to be an exciting one, guys, because in this one, I'm going to show you how you can convert more of your followers into new patients using retargeting DM ads. Guys, this is going to be really crazy, right? Just to let you know, okay, disclaimer, or not even disclaimer, just to let you know, give you a warning, you will have to spend money on ads in order to do this because it's retargeting ads. Okay. So if you don't have the budget to do it, then unfortunately you can't do it. I'd say you should aim to spend around $10 a day with this too as well. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get right into it. I do not want to waste time. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And I'm just give you the whole bird's eye view of the actual strategy itself. Give me a second. Okay. So now the bird's eye view of the strategy that we're doing on Instagram is the follower ad, right? To gain followers and then message those followers, qualify them, get them booked. So the way that that looks is someone, let me go here. Okay. So someone decides to follow from the follower ad. We run that. Someone follows. And then we message to qualify and then book. Okay. Now here's the thing. This strategy does work. The problem with this strategy is we get people that are warm leads. Because here's the thing, someone can follow you and not be ready to book now. Even though they followed you, yes, that's a warm lead because they followed you, but that's not a hot lead. A warm lead is you could get somebody that's like, hey, I saw your ad. I went to your page. I saw some of your content. I like what I saw. So I decided to follow you just in case I need you in the future. Right? Or it could be because we've gotten people booked through this way. It could be, hey, I saw your ad and I experienced the same thing that the patient experienced inside of your ad. So I went ahead and I went to your profile. I saw that you're located in the area, which is even better. Went through some of your content, love your content, and I want to book an appointment. Okay. But here's the thing. The bad part about this is the amount of messages that you have to send to get a certain amount of people booked because they are only warm leads, right? So I would say for every 100 messages that you send, you'll probably get about 15 to 20 responses, and you'll probably get anywhere from 5 to 10 people booked. Okay, which this is 10 people out of 100. That's a lot of conversations. And remember, that's you sending messages. Okay. So how do we fix this? How can we jump from getting 5 to 10 to getting not 5 to 10, from 5 to, or 10 to 20? How can we do that? Well, that's when the retargeting ad comes into place. So basically what we do is we go into Facebook, we create an audience of only our following. Okay, so only our following. Remember, we're running a follower ad already in our local area to gain local followers. Okay, so the majority of our following over time will be people in our local area, which is great. Okay, so we're going to go into Facebook and we're going to create a retargeting audience of people that are followers on Instagram. And then we are going to create a I spelled that wrong. Oops. Okay. Draw this again. Follower ad. Warm leads. Okay. We're going to do a retargeting DM ad. Okay, we're going to create that after we create the retargeting audience of our followers. And then what we're going to do is we are going to run this ad to our followers. Okay, why do we want to do this? Because when you're going through the initial process, the follower ad, follow, and then message, you're not going to get a lot of responses. You're not going to get a lot of responses, even when you follow up with people. And also, you are going to run into people that do respond to you, but maybe they don't even make it through the whole conversation. They just drop off. And even when you follow up to try to re-engage the conversation, they never message you back, right? Or somebody was about to book and they said they were going to book and they never did. So essentially, they never converted, right? That's going to happen a lot. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we stay in front of these people as much as we possibly can, but without being so annoying, right? Because the annoying part would be us following up with them in the messages. That's annoying. But if they see an ad over and over and over again, that doesn't necessarily bother them as much, right? It's us staying in front of them. And it also helps you because now you don't have to continuously go and message people to follow up with them, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to run the retargeting DM ad. So what that looks like is we're going to run it to our followers. We're going to set it up. And when people click on the ad, instead of it saying visit Instagram profile like it would for the follower ad, it's going to say send message. Okay. And in that, you are going to then put in a keyword for them to send to you. So that can be book, that can be help, whatever keyword you want to use for them to send to you. And guys, the cool part about this is once someone clicks on the ad, they get that message. When they click send, that message gets sent directly to your messages. And technically, when someone sends you a message first, they're a hot lead. 100% a hot lead because they sent you a message first. You didn't send them a message first. You might have started the conversation, but they reached out to you again without you having to follow up with them. Okay. And when you have hot leads, it's much easier to convert a hot lead over a warm lead. 100%. The only difference is you need to make sure that you respond to these hot leads as fast as possible. Okay, because as time goes on, they go from hot to back to warm again over time, right? So when they send you that message, the best time to follow up with them, in my opinion, is within the first 5 minutes of you getting that message. But obviously, you're a chiropractor, you have things going on, especially if you're busy, you have a life. So I say at least reach out to them the day that they send you the keyword, okay? Because that's going to increase your chances of you converting them. Okay. I cannot tell you how many times I've seen someone from my clients go through the retargeting ad to message us and they never replied to us when we first reached out to them. They never finished the conversation that we had if we did have a conversation, and they never converted. I cannot tell you how many people actually took advantage when they saw these retargeting ads. And here's the thing, guys. Let me go ahead and erase this really quick. The cool thing about this too is they could see your ad 4, 5, 6 times a day because you're not targeting 50,000 people, 100,000 people. You're targeting your following, which means it's usually going to be anywhere around 1,000 to, I'm saying the most, maybe 2,000, 3,000, right? Maybe even less than 1,000. So because you're only targeting a smaller group of people, that means your ad is only going to show it to those people. And if it's only 500 people, then those people are going to see this retargeting ad multiple times a day because it also depends on, are they on the platform? Let me do this really quick. It's going to depend on, one, are they on Instagram? Or is someone else running ads to them at a higher budget, right? So just to give you an example, if you're spending $10 a day on your retargeting ad to these followers, if there's someone spending 20, Facebook is going to automatically show their ad first before they show yours, right? So that's why I put the second one. But still, even in this case, people will see your ad at least 3 times a day, guaranteed, right? That are following you. Okay. And guys, this strategy, these two work together. You don't just run one at a time. You run both of them at the same time, because let's say tomorrow you get 10 new followers from your follower ad. As soon as they become a follower, guess what they get hit with? The retargeting ad, right? And I don't know if you guys ever noticed this. Have you ever like went shopping online for like anything, like perfume, clothes, whatever? I don't know, whatever. And when you click off of the website and you go to Google, Facebook, whatever, you see that same product show up on your feed. That's because those people are doing this system. They're running a retargeting ad campaign to the people that showed interest. That is how you increase conversions within your social media marketing when it comes to advertising, is the retargeting campaigns. Okay. And here's the cool part too, guys. Remember, even if we go through this process, we get some people booked still. We get 5 to 10. Okay. So what if we get 5 to 10 book and 5 show up? Let's say we got 10 book and 5 show up. Okay. But the others didn't. Even the ones that did show up, let's say they fall off of their care plan, right? Or let's say they don't show back up. Guess what they're getting hit with? The retargeting ad. So you're staying in front of those people too. And this could be a way for you to retain the people that you get from Instagram, right? So this works in all ways. It works in ways of getting people into the messages that never responded to you. It works in the way of getting people into back to the messages that you had a conversation with but didn't go all the way through with. It helps with, getting people back in the messages that said that they were going to book and they never did book. Okay. It helps with getting the people that you got from Instagram that fell off and didn't come back for a while to re-engage back in the DMs and book again with you. It works in all of those aspects. It's amazing. Okay. Now, does it mean that you're going to get like just bombarded with tons of, no. Like I said, this is a campaign that helps you convert people over time. Like I said, this is like your salesperson, your mini salesperson right here. This is your mini auto salesperson. That's always going to your followers, right? And getting them to the messages. Okay. So I'm pretty sure I hit home on how to do this. Okay. If you're a little confused, it's okay. If you got into the program, the coaching program, you have access to the course. The course will show you how to set all of this up, because I know this can be a lot. Okay. So if you're in the coaching program, or if you were, you have access to the course. So literally all you have to do is go to the organic/paid strategies, go to the very last video, and it's going to show you how to set this up, how to create the retargeting audience of your followers, and it's going to show you how to set up the ad. Okay, so you can go ahead and get this going. And like I said, you always want to keep these two running at the same time. You want to keep your follower ad running, and you want to keep your retargeting DM ad campaign running too as well. So you can stay in front of people, and it's a guarantee. Okay, because here's the thing. A lot of people, and I'm going to erase this. A lot of people think, well, Shaq, I'm posting content. Isn't that me retargeting my audience? Yeah, kind of. But you have to remember, Instagram, they are not going to show your content to all of your followers. So that means a portion of your followers see you if they're engaging with your content often. Sometimes even in that case, you don't see it. But now the rest of your following doesn't even see you anymore. which is a huge problem. Because how are you going to become the go-to if they don't see you often and they don't engage with you often? It's impossible. It's not impossible, but it's almost impossible, right? It's better for you to stay in front of them. So we have to pay to play to do that, right? So if you're in the course, if you're in the coaching program, go get this set up as soon as possible, please. Okay, I am begging you to go get this set up because this is going to help you tremendously. That way you don't have to continuously follow up with people and feel like you're being annoying. And it's a better way to convert your followers over time. It's a better way because they're reaching out to you first, right? So if you're in the coaching program or course, go check it out. If you're not, and you like what you saw, and you feel like this is something that you can implement for your practice so that you can not only gain local followers and potentially, obviously, convert people into new patients in the base way, in the follower ad campaign way, but you can also implement the retargeting ad campaign to do the same thing, then I want you to go ahead and message me the word patience. Okay? Whether it's in school, on Instagram, my Instagram handle is @I'm Shakur Smith. Message me this keyword, okay? And basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have a little bit of a conversation with you, see if you're a good fit for what I do. And if you are, then we'll hop on a call and we'll put a game plan together and then we'll move forward and we'll get this whole process implemented for you, okay? Because guys, this does work. It's worked multiple times. I've generated over $1 million in revenue in the chiropractic industry with this strategy. Okay. So like I said, if you're interested, message me the word patience, whether it's in the school community or it's you just seen this video on YouTube. Okay. And yeah, let's have that conversation. Let's see if we're a good fit. Let's see if we can get this whole strategy set up for you. Okay. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I will see y'all later.